What if I told you the best leaders in the world all share 10 little-known secrets and none of them are taught in business school? Stick with me because by the end of this video, you're going to walk away with the tools that will change the way you see teams forever. Welcome to, or welcome back to the Care Agent Leadership Channel, the channel dedicated to helping you become the kind of leader people actually want to follow. On this channel, everything we teach is based around the CARE framework, 4 principles that separate great leaders from average ones. C, compete with character. A, acquire an attitude of gratitude and greatness. R, respect the responsibility. And E, engage everything enthusiastically. Every tip today connects directly to one of those pillars, so pay attention to how they tie together. Now, let's get into it. Here are 10 secret leadership tips that great leaders use to win over any team. Tip number 1, the borrowed victory technique. Great leaders have mastered the art of giving away the win. Here's the secret. Even when you came up with the idea, you share or give away the credit publicly, specifically, and generously. Why does it work? Because people will run through walls for a leader who makes them feel like the hero of the story. It costs you nothing and it buys you everything. Try it this week. After your next team win, point to someone on your team and say, "That success, that was because of you." Watch what happens to the person's energy. This secret connects directly to the C of the CARE framework. Compete with character. Sharing credit is the ultimate act of character in leadership. Tip number 2, strategic vulnerability. Here's something most leaders get completely wrong. They think they have to appear invincible. But the most powerful thing a leader can do at the right moment is admit they don't have all the answers. When a leader shows they're human, people stop performing and start contributing. That's called psychological safety, and it unlocks the best ideas in the room. A simple phrase like, "I don't know, what do you all think?" can change the entire culture of the room. This secret connects to the A of the CARE framework, acquire an attitude of gratitude and greatness. Humility and openness are marks of a grateful leader. Tip number 3, the name plus pause. This one's almost too simple, and yet almost no one does it consistently. Before you give feedback, make a request or recognize someone, say their name, then pause. Braden, pause. I want you to know the way you handled that client today was outstanding. That pause activates attention. It signals respect. It transforms a transaction into a human moment. 3 seconds. That's all it takes for someone to be seen. This secret connects directly to the R of the CARE framework, respect and responsibility. Using someone's name with intention is one of the deepest forms of respect. Tip number 4, asymmetric listening. Great leaders don't just listen more than they talk. They listen to what isn't being said. They notice the hesitation before the answer, the crossed arms, the teammate who's suddenly quiet in meetings. When you respond to the unspoken thing, people feel genuinely understood, and that builds a level of trust that no title or authority ever could. Your challenge in your next conversation, focus less on preparing your response and more on noticing what's happening beneath the surface. This secret ties to the CARE framework letter E. Engage everything enthusiastically. Enthusiastic, full attention transforms team connection. Tip number 5, the Pre-Mortem Ritual. Before your next big project launch, gather your team and ask one question. It's 6 months from now. This project failed. What killed it? I know it sounds counterintuitive, but this question does 3 powerful things. It surfaces hidden fears, it surfaces real risks, and it makes every single person feel like a strategic partner, not just an executor. Great leaders don't just plan for success, they plan to prevent failure. And this ritual is how they do it. This secret connects to the CARE framework letter C, compete with character. Intellectual honesty and proactive thinking are hallmarks of character-driven leadership. Tip number 6, deliberate inconsistency in praise. Here's another one that sounds like it wouldn't make sense, but predictable praise loses power. If you always recognize people the same way, at the same time, for the same things, it becomes background noise. Great leaders vary the timing, the format, and the specificity of recognition. A handwritten note after a small win lands harder than a public shout out after a big one. A quick text at 7 p.m. that says, "I saw what you did today. It mattered," can change someone's entire week. Keep people wondering when the next moment of recognition is coming, because it's always genuine then. This secret falls under the letter A of the CARE framework. Acquire an attitude of gratitude and greatness. Genuine, varied gratitude keeps appreciation from becoming routine. Tip number 7, the yes and redirect. This one comes from the world of improv, and it's a leadership superpower. When someone brings a bad idea to the table, most leaders say, "That won't work," and just like that, the energy dies. Great leaders say, "Yes, and what if we also," then they steer the conversation. This keeps creative energy alive. It preserves the contributor's dignity, and it pushes the team toward better solutions without casualties. The best ideas are rarely born perfect. They're born as sparks, and your job is to fan them and not extinguish them. This secret falls under the E of the CARE framework. Engage everything enthusiastically. Enthusiastic collaboration builds teams that think boldly together. Tip number 8, manufactured constraint. Want to build a team that believes in itself? Give them a problem they think they can't solve, then take away the resources they think they need. This is called manufactured constraint, and the best leaders use it intentionally. Here's why it works. When your team solves the impossible problem, they internalize a belief that no training program can give them, the belief that they can handle hard things. The leader creates the crucible, the team forges itself. Start small, give a tight deadline on something manageable, and watch confidence grow from the other side of it. This secret fits the R of the CARE framework, respect and responsibility. Trusting your team with hard challenges is the highest form of respect for their capabilities. Tip number 9, the longer horizon reframe. Every team hits a wall, a failure, a moment where the energy is completely gone. When that happens, average leaders push harder. Great leaders zoom out. They ask, 5 years from now, what will we say this moment taught us? This isn't toxic positivity. This isn't pretending the pain isn't real. It's a perspective shift that activates purpose over panic. And here's the truth. Meaning is a stronger motivator than comfort. When people believe their struggle is building something, they keep going. This secret falls under the A of the CARE framework. Acquire an attitude of gratitude and greatness. Greatness is built in the stories we choose to tell about our hard moments. And finally, tip number 10, the invisible agenda. This last one is the most powerful and the hardest to master. Great leaders enter difficult conversations having already decided on the outcome they want, not for the argument, but for the relationship. They're not there to win the point. They're there to win the person. The distinction is felt immediately, even when it can't be named. It disarms defensiveness before it even starts. Before your next tough conversation, ask yourself, what outcome do I want for this relationship? Let that be your agenda and watch the results. This final secret falls under the C of the CARE framework, compete with character. Choosing the relationship over the argument is the ultimate act of character-driven leadership. All right, let's bring this home. You now have 10 leadership tools that the world's best leaders use to win over any team. Number 1, the borrowed victory technique. Share the credit generously. Number 2, strategic vulnerability. Show your humanity at the right moment. Number 3, the name plus pause. Use names with intention and respect. Number 4, asymmetric listening. Hear what isn't being said. Number 5, the pre-mortem ritual. Plan to prevent failure. Number 6, deliberate inconsistency and praise. Keep recognition genuine and varied. Number 7, the yes and redirect. Fan the spark, don't extinguish it. Number 8, manufacture constraint. Build confidence through challenge. Number 9, the longer horizon reframe. Lead with purpose over panic. Number 10, the invisible agenda. Choose the relationship every time. None of these take more time. None of them cost money. They just take intention and a commitment to care. If even one of these tips resonated with you today, do me a favor. Gently tap that like button right now. It takes 2 seconds and helps the message reach leaders who really need it. And if you're serious about growing your leadership, subscribe to the Care Agent Leadership channel right now. We drop new content designed to specifically help you lead with character, acquire an attitude of greatness and gratitude, model respect, and engage everything enthusiastically. Please share this video with someone on your team or a leader in your life who you think could use a few tools to help their growth. You might just change the way that they lead. You can drop a comment below. I want to know, which tip are you going to try first? Until next time, keep living the CARE framework.